Hey, fanboys and girls. I just got some quick ones. Nah, not quick. I don't know. I'll do whatever. I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants, which is my speciality. And I'm going to talk about Spider-Man for a little bit. Current 2018, end of the year. Spider-Geddon, to be particular, as well as Venom and Amazing Spider-Man. And the tie-in called Spider-Force, since those are all the ones that I have read to do with this. Uh, I'll probably have some spoilers here and there, so if I start talking about a book and you haven't caught it, uh, skip about 10 seconds or something, because I'm just kind of a quick one. I've noticed I'm quick about that kind of stuff. So, Spider-Geddon is by Christos Gage, an awesome writer, and it's based on a story by Dan Slott. I'm a fan of Dan Slott, I've noticed. I really like what he does overall. And Christos Gage, I love. He's an awesome writer. Excellent. And the first Zero issue was drawn by Clayton Crane and concerned the Superior Spider-Man, aka Superior Octopus. Uh, the Clayton Crane artwork, let's just start with that. He's a digital painter known for his wry work over at Valiant and is a fantastic artist, as well as some Ghost Rider over at Marvel quite a few years ago now. Fantastic, man. Some of the best art you'll ever see. And it's pretty interesting. It was, I'll tell you, starting with number 0 was a little messed up because actually it kind of takes place after issue number 2 of Spider-Geddon, and so that was a little confusing. Among other things, Superior Octopus has a green and white suit on in the other ones, which is much cooler looking in my opinion. And then he kind of goes into the traditional Spider-Man outfit, but with sharp fingers for whatever reason, like mine. And that's all right. So that was a good issue, but the actual series, like 1 through 4, which I've already read, is a bit cooler, man. And that Jorge Molina artwork is amazing. Wow, really good. I've never heard of this artist, and he's fantastic. Excellent. And they had a fill-in artist, too, Todd Nauck, and somebody else also on part of it. And Nauck is good. I know him from years and years and years, but years of work, not literally. I don't know him. I'm not connected like that. But I know his artwork. I'm familiar, I should say. But yeah, the series is really good, and they had a little twist at the end of this issue, which I won't say, of number 4. And it was, I don't know, could have possibly seen it coming. But basically, what's going on with the story is the Inheritors, which are like some steampunk vampires who feed on the totems of the spider, are in the series, and they're the bad guys, and they've been brought back by the lab of the Superior Octopus accidentally because he has a bunch of clones in he's a San Francisco's guardian. He's probably a linchpin of the storyline. He's a very interesting character, mind you, and probably my favorite out of all of them, with the exception of Arana the Spider. She's pretty cool too, and Scarlet Spider's pretty cool here. Kane's pretty cool here. They're all pretty cool, man. So I got to give that high marks. It's just fun, man. It's a bit of fun, and we all need some fun in our life. So yeah, Spider-Man, I highly recommend it. I can't wait for the conclusion. I've read the first 2 of 3 issues of Spider-Force by Christopher Preist. I love Preist, man. Fantastic, great talent. And this one actually had a fill-in art page or 2 by Szymon Kudranski, who does the Punisher series right now and is awesome as well. And other than that, it was well drawn, but it was just a really good series. Spider-Force is kind of like about that Kane character and his squad, which are they're all in the multiverse. Is kind of what's going on with this all, and what's going to be the outcome. I actually don't know what's going to end up being the outcome of this one, but it's got some nice Shane Davis covers, and I got to give him props for his UFC work, or for his attempt to do MMA. As a dude who's into fighting and into UFC myself, I like that shit. Excuse my language. Okay, but moving right along, let's go to number 7 of Venom. Do a number 7 of Venom by Donny Cates, and falsely representing that it was drawn by Ryan Stegman on the cover, which was actually pissed me off because I'm a huge Ryan Stegman fan with his awesome, excellent sort of Todd McFarlane style of artwork. But the issue was good. You come to find out in that issue that he didn't know the Venom suit has been removed, or the consciousness of it from Eddie Brock. He's being held captive by the alternate version of Reed Richards, who is a bad guy, the Maker, from the Jonathan Hickman run of Fantastic Four. Interesting stuff, and he didn't know that Flash Thompson was dead. His suit didn't, and it's very upset. And I'm excited to see what happens next, and I'm hoping Stegman is back on art duties. And here's the downer of them all, although the issue was fantastic, is Amazing Spider-Man by Humberto Ramos, who I don't like his art. I'm sorry, especially not on Spider-Man in particular, where he used to draw one pupil and one iris on eyes of characters and make them kooky and zany and weird looking. I don't love that. But when he used to draw Crimson for Cliffhanger Comics, Wildstorm imprint, he was good. He used to be a really good talent. So it was a letdown that he became so zany and bonkers and just sloppy and angular and weird. I really don't know how to explain his artwork, but the issue was good. The issue is really funny. It's actually about the Boomerang character who was roommates with Spider-Man and their relationship, and they end up going to the supervillain bar and having they're gonna have like a pop quiz trivia on who knows the most about Spider-Man, and being that Peter Parker is Spider-Man's photographer, well, he might just know a lot. So this was a great fun issue, and I would have to give it high marks. Though I don't love the art, and I was really actually quite pissed off to see he does about 2, 3, 4 issues. It's like, dude, Ryan Otley is literally the reason I was buying the series, though Nick Spencer is a funny writer here. It's doing good work, focusing on the silliness of things and so on, but I was upset about the art. I'm not the type to lie, man. I can't do that. So I thought I'd do a little Spider-Man coverage. It's a rarity for me. I don't feel like I'm forgetting any of the other Spider-Man issues that I've read in the last little while, or Spider-related stuff. I've read quite a bit of other stuff. I read Uncanny X-Men #2. Shit, I'm going to talk about that really quick, too. I might as well. Just do a quick Marvel video. Multiple Man, now with all powers from all these different characters, and unexplainably, is here seen as a big threat, and we've got sort of a dilemma on our hands with about bazillion characters from X-Men here, all making appearances and all. Actually, the artwork is fantastic. I love what they're doing with the art, and I've actually enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the Uncanny X-Men #2, and I am curious to see what happens next. I'm also glad the issue wasn't overpriced. It wasn't, I should say, too overpriced. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing. These comic shops, once they pop that bitch up to $5 a piece for comics, it's going to be a problem for shops, man. I'm sorry, but I got to put that prediction out there. And you know, I'm not a doomsayer, a naysayer, or a gloomy guy in that manner. I'm a lover of comics of all variety and shops. I love going there. So, Collector's Resource, if you're ever in Grand Rapids, Michigan, check them out. Great place. I got to promote people. I got to try at least. You know, basically, once they raise the price up to $4.99, it's going to be a problem for shops, is all I can say, because there's no way you can really part with $5 and not think something of it. That's a bit of money. I mean, come up there with 6 issues, and that's $30. That's a fucking pisser, excuse my language, but it really is. That, say one of them's not good, you're going to be pretty upset that you bought it. So this is a problem. They really need to think about hike down the prices. The more, if you're doing great work, hike down the prices. If you got to not have glossy paper and do whatever, I like the newsprint personally. I like what Alterna Comics does with the newsprint. It's excellent. Now it keeps their prices down, and their prices are very much where they should be, $150. That's a great price. But if you can make it down to $250, do it, because people need the opportunity to be able to take chances on a series and then get into them and so on. And Marvel is in particular, it's just kind of taking advantage of people with their bad price crap. But I'm not going to go off on a tangent any longer. I will say that Spider-Geddon is a very fun series and worth checking out. And I just thought I would share that. We all need some fun in our lives. So check out some Spider-Geddon if you're looking for some amazing Spider-Man, some Venom, and Uncanny X-Men also was quite good. So have a good one, people. Take care of yourselves. Gregor Black, Blackout ENT, signing off. Put some damn comments below and talk to me, you butthead. Let's talk, man. Let's talk comics. And also, if you're buying comics and not reading them, get your ass on the motherfucking pages and start flipping them boys. Start reading, dog. Read them boys. You won't be worried about spoilers then, and you can conversate with me about them below. Read them, motherfuckers. Let's talk. Take care, guys. Have a good one.